Alright, hey there everybody. We just finished up with chapter 3, and it is now finally time to move on to chapter 4. So, this is Lieutenant Shores, who was somebody that seemed to have a connection to Chloe, and they helped us end the conflict in Ruan, and it seems like they are on the run with Chloe, actually.
We finally, we're finally off the herb scenic route. What should we do now?
Please please exit onto the Royal Avenue from here and head to Grancel. My men are causing enough of a diversion that security should be stretched pretty thinly. If everything looks okay, you keep on to the Bracer Guild without being spotted.
I understand. Oh, but what about you?
I'll hold off the enemy here. I should be able to buy you a little extra time.
No, you can't. I can't go on my own. I'll fight at your side.
We all have something to protect. I will stay here for my convictions and my duty. And most importantly for you, my lady. Forgive my impertinence, but you are of paramount importance to me. I will guard you with my life, and I ask only that you remember me as your friend and confidant.
Huh. I understand, Julia. But please, promise. Promise me you won't do anything reckless. And that we will meet again in better circumstances and take tea with my grandmother. I'll bake for you. I'll try a new recipe and bake you something sweet and delicious.
I look forward to it. Now please, hurry. Zeke, look after her for me.
Scree!
Well now, they've finally caught up. The doggos and the men in the black uniforms. 3 men and 5 dogs. I think you underestimate me. As he taught me how to wield a blade, the time to truly use it has come. I, Julius Schwarz, commander of the Royal Guardsmen, will not yield.
Zeke!
Scree?
I'll be alright. I want you to go back to see Julia. I can't bear to just leave her.
Scree?
Thank you. It's just like she said, security is much lighter this way. I have to get to the Bracer Guild quickly. Rain, is it now around when Joshua and Estelle are supposed to be arriving in town? It can't be.
You're really gonna land your airship right in the middle of the archway to the capital city?
The Intelligence Division's Special Ops vessel. They're actually operating broad daylight? Oh.
Why, fancy meeting you here. Chloe Rins, enrolled in the Social Studies program at Genus Royal Academy. If I could have a quick word with you. It's not good. Grancel's East Block. The Erebonian Embassy. Hey, it's Olivia.
A dark cloud I must say, a dark cloud looms over the royal city, and yeah, it signals a passion most black.
But so fascinating a shade of black it seems. You are such an idiot.
Ah, am I perchance dreaming? Mueller, my boon companion! Have you come all this way, all the long roads from the imperial capital, just to see me? How delicious! Oh, what wind did you fly hither? On what wind, even?
Wind, what are you talking about? I'm here because I had to follow your stupid ass all over Adios' damn creation. Do you have any idea how much time this has cost me? Please, my dear, don't hide behind such a base profanities. Your lips spit venom, but the fire in your eyes show the depths of worry that drove you onward to my side. Love, it is truly blind love. That doesn't even make sense. No other words, dear Mueller. Fly, fly to my embrace. I came here because I'm trying to bring you information that you asked for. But I'm guessing you'd rather hug than talk. Lo, I am hoist with my own petard. Very well, let us talk. Yes, like sane people, please. As you wish. Ahem. What news, my lord? What news for your humble Olivier? No? No. All right, no clowning then. Don't play like that, brother. Give my man some information. Lay it on me, man. You're making me stupider just by being around you. Okay, I'll tell you, just stop opening your mouth and making sounds come out of it. Huzzah! Regarding the guy we were talking about before, I managed to pick up his trail. From what I found, he was at one of the Erebonian Bracer Guilds until about a month ago. Oh? Over the past several months, all of the guild branches in the Empire have been attacked, one after another. Seems he was supposed to be investigating why. Attacked, you say? I should think that it's unlikely, but might these have been perpetuated by some military unit somewhere? You picked up on a lot too. It's not the world of 10 years ago anymore, though. As far as I know, no military force has been given marching orders. I bet that someone hired Jaegers to pull this off. Anyway, our boy's trail stopped for a while, right when that case was solved. Oh dear, oh dear. I took such pains coming to Liberl, and 'twould seem that I was following a wild goose. I guess so. But if the man we are after isn't here, then no real reason to stick around, is there? The storm you were talking about is getting worse than expected. A lot worse. You should come back to the Imperial's capital before you get caught in it. Huh? Ever the gesture. How could I bear how could I bear to part with the opportunity to play a role in the finest opera ever? What? Tell me you're not actually thinking of... I am, you might say, already in costume. Sadly, the lead is unavailable, so the understudies must be used. I have the utmost faith that between the two of them, they will put on a grand performance. Olivier being super suspicious. Final chapter. Turmoil in the Royal City. Yep. Here we go. So we were able to get the professor out safely. And you even got the logic unit back. I don't even have words. Thank you, both of you. Well, we didn't really do all that much. Really, we were just there as backup for Agate. If you really want to express your gratitude, I'd suggest you direct it towards him, since he kept the professor safe. I certainly will. It'll be nice when all the craziness ends. All we can do now is put our faith in Agate. It does seem that Colonel Richard has something in mind for Grancel, however. He means to use that black ornament, that thing he called the gospel. Yeah, I don't know exactly what it's used for, but we've been asked by the professor to talk to Her Majesty about it. Ouch, that's when you know things have gotten very, very serious. I'm pretty sure that the professor is on good terms with her. It's not unusual for him to have access to top secret information. Anyway, that's the gist of our request from him. Unlikely as it sounds. Kilika, do you think it would be safe for us to go to Grancel, given the current climate? There's currently no evidence to suggest that you were involved with a security breach at the fort, so it should be fine. Indeed, I'd advise you to go there before a full investigation has begun. It's quite likely that a thorough search of the central factory will be performed. Agreed, which means that now's the time to figure out what to do about it. I wish both of you the best of luck on your journey. Please, be sure to deliver the professor's message. You can count on us. Consider it in Her Majesty's hands. Take care of yourself, Mr. Murdoch. Yes, now's not the time to let my guard down with the army around. So I'll be off now. Safe journeys to you. Well then, I guess there's no time like the present, huh? We should try to get an audience with Her Majesty as soon as we can. If that's the plan, we need to take the next airliner out. It would take us half a day to reach Grancel on foot. An airship would only take an hour. Yeah, that's true. I kind of thought it'd be cool to walk all the way around the kingdom, but oh well. Alright, wait just a moment. Bracer Guild? Good afternoon, always a pleasure. Yes, if you would, please. To Grancel, right? Yes, build it to the usual count. Thank you, goodbye. What was that about? Was that the reception desk at the terminal? Yes, you now have guaranteed seats on the Grancel-bound airliner. We're paying your way, so all you need to do is check in. Also, take this with you. Received recommendation. Whoa, wait, what? This really isn't necessary. You've already done so much for us. The tickets are simply a business expense related to delivering the professor's message. The letter of recommendation is for the superlative job you did in rescuing the professor. Accept it and be proud of what you've accomplished. Right. Thank you, Kilika. Thank you for everything. I believed I said before that it was simply my duty. Now, your flight leaves at 11 o'clock. You'll want to get to the terminal before then, so as to have time to check in. Adios keep you. Be well in your travels. We will! Thank you again. Alright, so I went and looked up where the thing is that we need. So we're gonna just... Alright, I can't walk the highway yet. Guess we're taking the airship. Woo. Hello there. I heard from Kilka. Shall we get you all squared away? That'd be great, thanks. Please fill out these forms with your names and addresses. Thank you. Estelle filled out the boarding papers. Okay, here are your tickets. Make sure you show these when you're boarding. Hi there, are you off to the capital too? I was just on my way to work at the airship company. If I finished fast enough, I was thinking I'd go to the royal birthday celebration. Well, the Cecilia will be landing soon. Better get started on all the docking measures. Guess we just head on over here. Antoine! It is you, my precious kitty cat friend, Antoine. Antoine! Hey, yesterday must have been rough on you. You scared me half to death. I hope you take some time to think about why what you did was wrong. Nope, not listening at all. I think he's just playing dumb. Oh well, I guess we do owe him some gratitude. Thank you, Antoine. Hey, there you are. Hi, Gustav. The factory chief told me that the rescue went off without a hitch. The professor's always been a mentor of sorts to all the engineers. So I just wanted to say thanks on behalf of everyone here. Well, we couldn't have pulled it out without you and your crew's help. Tina was so surprised that I thought her eyes might pop out. So that really was on purpose. Well, to fool your enemies, sometimes you have to go and fool your allies first. So, what business do you have at the gate? The professor asked us to go to Grancel. We're a little early for the 11 o'clock flight. Yeah, well, it also looks like it'll be a little late. There's still time to drop off your bags, so I think you can take it easy in town for a bit. That sounds like fun. Hey, you two! Well, if it isn't Gerald. What happened? What's going on? Did something happen? Perfect, you're all here. To be honest, we've had some trouble. What kind of trouble? Well, we received a communique from the Airship Corporation. It looks like the ship will be arriving a few hours late. I read that in the wrong voice. What? Okay, just what's going on here? More Sky Bandit trouble? Well, something like that anyway. It seems to me that the terrorists staged an ambush to disrupt the Queen's birthday celebration. All ships are grounded at port while military conducts inspections. That would mean they're probably looking for the Professor's group. Which means the ship that's bound for Grancel has been held up in Rouen. Apparently a military-grade ship is coming here from Lacen Fortress instead. I get it. But if that's the case, you're going to be extremely busy soon, aren't you? No kidding. I've got to explain the situation to the customers. Which means you two have a good chunk of time to kill. Just thought of something. If you want to wait at the Bracer Guild, I can get in touch with you there.
Okay.
Thank you very much. Oh, this stinks like last year's diapers. If the military's coming here, I know they'll want to check out the Leibniz. I better have a talk with the factory chief.
Yeah, if they check up on what happened yesterday, that won't be good.
Be careful, whatever you do. I ain't so senile that I need a couple of punk kids to tell me to be careful. Take it easy, you two.
Joshua, this doesn't look so hot.
Yeah, this could put the airliner in danger. We've got time, so maybe we should take the highway.
Oh man, and it's been so long since I last got a ride in an airship too. This is all your fault, Colonel Richard.
Well, try and look at it as an opportunity to advance your training. So I guess we need to cancel reservation at the reception desk. Hey, it's you! I told you before, I don't know when the ship's leaving. If you just want to wait at the Bracer Guild.
Actually, there's been a slight change of plans.
I apologize for the timing, but can we still cancel?
Sure, that's no problem.
As long as it's before your flight arrives in the port, there's no cancellation fee. We just need to get your tickets back.
Great, here you go.
Hey, that's a military patrol vessel. It's here early.
Well, gotta go, bye!
Thank you for your help.
No worries, come back and see us again sometime.
Yikes. They are super cracking down.
Well, things are certainly bustling around here. First, I believe I shall go and see the factory chief. I have to admire the colonel for planning all of this. Okay, Hart, anytime you want to go back to normal running speed would be fine.
If we waste any more time here, the intelligence division people will catch up to us. We have to head out of town while we have time.
Okay, but we take the east road to Grancel, right?
Right, and the Sanctheim Gate is to the north, along the Ritter Roadway. Pass through the gate, and you're right by Grancel. I have a feeling... Hold on. Yeah, I missed my chance to go and finish this. Oh well. It's not a big deal. It's just a little... It's just one little bit of BP I won't be getting. But that's fine. Like I said before, I'm not aiming for like a 100% playthrough on this. So if I were, I would just be like, ah yes, allow me to go and pull up a guide with all the chests, all the quests, all the answers and whatnot. So let's see here. We basically can just kind of ignore most of these guys. When it's just the two of them, like in these initial areas, or rather in these kind of areas, it's usually not a good idea to try and fight with Estelle and Joshua by themselves, just because there'd be a pretty huge swath of enemies. Because this area is kind of balanced around you having like 3 to 4 party members. So those barrels up there that you saw, that's where the book was hidden.
So this is Sanctheim Gate. It looks like the Gruen Gate back in Roland.
Well, both gates cut through the same wall. Arnheim Wall completely surrounds the Grancel region. It was built almost 1,000 years ago, but it's solid enough that it held off the Imperial forces.
It sure looks like it'd take a few more than a few guns to knock it down. Still, it looks like a tourist attraction, one where you climb up to the top and check out the view.
So you're planning to get up there and sprint all along the walls, are you?
I didn't say that. I was just thinking that it'd be nice for us to have a nice quiet lunch together, just the two of us. Just to talk about whatever.
Isn't that what we always do anyway?
Never mind. Let's just get the paperwork done and move on to Grancel.
Okay, maybe it's just me, but are you mad about something?
It's just you. Let's just go in and forget this whole conversation. Girls could be so difficult.
Joshua, you must accept all of the hints. I don't think Did I order this? Okay, I have actually been here before. This man is named Sanders. I'm sure he's a colonel in the army. That is all that needs to be said. Welcome to Sanctum Gate. We need you to fill out some paperwork before you can let you go on to the capital. Okay, can you give us the paperwork? Thank you. Please sign here. Estelle and Joshua filled out the paperwork. What's with you kids these days? Are you brave or are you just crazy? Are you on some kind of hiking date on the highway?
What? A date?
It's nothing like that. We're brother and sister. Funny, you don't look like siblings, but you do have the same last name, I guess. Okay, we're ready to go. Estelle? You seem very preoccupied all of a sudden. Are you okay? You want to stop and rest?
No, I'm fine. Let's just get to the capital.
If you're sure. Well, if you two aren't on a date, are you gonna see the martial arts competition?
Martial arts competition?
Wrong again? There's an annual martial arts competition held in the Royal Grand Arena. It was originally only for the Royal Guardsmen elite, but now it's open to any willing fighter. I believe the preliminaries are starting this afternoon.
Ooh, that sounds like fun.
It's definitely right up your alley, Estelle. The Queen will be there in person, so the admission fees are being discounted. If I weren't working, I'd be there myself by now.
I'm sorry to hear it.
Of course, I'd rather be participating than watching. See if all this training paid off yet or not. I can imagine. But if they're already started the preliminaries, it'd be impossible for you to get in. We've got a job to finish too, don't you forget. We'll just stand, you'll just have to make do in the stands.
Too bad.
Sir? Is something wrong? The emblem on your chest. I didn't notice before because of your age, but are you two bracers?
That's right.
Is there a problem?
No, not a problem exactly. Jeez, I've never thought.
Soldier, are you lowering around while on duty? Sir, is there a problem here? Well, sir, it's just that these two, they're bracers, sir. Bracers, huh? You two. I'd like a few minutes of your time, if that's alright.
We need to get to the capital.
Is that so? The capital? May I ask the nature of your business in the capital?
Well, we've got a job.
What kind of job?
No, I mean, how do I put this?
I'm sorry, but we have an official guild contract. Our business with our clients is a private matter. Sounds suspicious to me. I'm afraid you're going to have to explain yourselves.
Look, I don't see what the big problem is.
Well, we've received information from military high command. The Royal Guardsmen have revolted against the Queen and they're staging terrorist attacks. And it seems some of the terrorists may have been disguised as themselves as bracers. So we're under order to detain anyone claiming to be a bracer pending investigation.
Wait, what?
That's enough, soldier. We're sorry, but we're under strict orders. Until we can confirm your identification, you're to remain here at Sanctum Gate.
You can't be serious. Why do...
Ah, there you are.
Huh?
Why, you're...
I've been waiting for you. If you finish your paperwork, let's get going. What?
I apologize, Professor. It seems we've hit a small snag that might delay our departure somewhat. Just wait a moment here. Who are you?
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm a specialist of archaeology, Professor Alba. I'm here from Northumbria State, and I'm here in Liberl for investigative research.
Have you processed this man's identification? Yes, sir. His passport checks out, and the Grancel History Museum will vouch for him as well. I see, then everything appears to check out. I apologize for the delay, Professor Alba. So what relationship do you have with these two?
Well, they're bracers. They've saved my life quite a number of times. So I decided to have them accompany me to the capital. Isn't that correct, Joshua? Estelle? Yes. That's it. All right.
Well, it seems you have enough proof of your identity. I apologize to you both for the misunderstanding.
No, it's not a problem.
We know how it is to have strict protocols. No hard feelings at all.
I swear I'm only gonna get wrinkles if there are any more surprises. I mean, you started playing along so fast with the professor.
I thought I had forgotten our assignment for a moment. Hardly. I'd hoped you'd catch on a little quicker, though.
Excuse me for the poor performance, Mr. Silvertongue. Not all of us can just lie with such a straight face.
What was that? Never mind. Hmm? I'm sorry to surprise you. It just seems you two were in trouble, so I spoke up. Should I not have? Oh no, we were definitely in some trouble back there. Thank you, Professor Alba. We appreciate your help. My way of returning the favor. Still though, what was that argument all about anyway? I heard something about some terrorist attack? It seems that there's a gang of criminals out there who've been causing trouble while disguised as normal citizens. And the two of us were suspected of being in said gang. Yeah, can you believe that? I swear every single person in the military is a massive stick up there. I see. Very troubling indeed. The situation and the imagery. By the way, I've heard that the incident at Cornelia Tower wound up getting complicated. How did that turn out for you? Well, there were a few loose ends, but for the most part, we managed to get things done. I expected you'd do well. I could tell you had the beginnings of great bracers in you the moment we met. I'm happy to see I was right. Aw, we don't deserve that. We still got a lot to learn. We're still in training as it is. But, Professor, what brings you to a place like this? Naturally, on my way to the capital. I was originally going to take a ship, but I found myself short of funds. Oh well, archaeologists need to exercise too, so the walk should be good for me. You don't have to beat yourself up like that. But still, you sure are poor. We scholars of the humanities all have financial issues. Especially archaeology. Any money that I make goes straight to the next excavation. That's too bad. But we sure are lucky running into you back there. Do you want to come along with us to the capital? No, just a moment, Estelle. I'm sure the professor is very busy with his own. I'd love to! The road to the capital could be dangerous, so having you two nearby would be a relief. Now, not that it's all that far to the capital anyways. Well, if you don't mind, then we'd be honored. It's settled then. Let's get going. Well, there we go. Yeah, I feel like it would be kind of mean to go and charge the professor for, like, for escorting him, considering he saved our hides. Alright, welcome to Royal Avenue. So yeah, as you can see, it's actually pretty close to Grancel itself. And there's actually, yeah, there's a bunch of different paths around here. We'll skip some of these. Hey, you there!
Huh?
Looks like an army unit. No tourists are allowed at the Arab Royal Villa. Did you not see the ordinance that was posted all over the city streets?
Huh?
Actually, we're not citizens of Grancel. We just recently came by the way of Stonktime Gate. Travelers, eh? Hard to believe anyone wanted to walk the highways with terrorist activity going on. Talk about reckless.
Setting aside the terrorist discussion for a second, what's the Arab Royal Villa? It's a small palace to the east where the royal family resides. I was given to understand that the townsfolk often went there to relax.
Sorry, but it's off limits for now. The army's using it as a base of operations for investigating the terrorist activities. You don't say. The roads nearby aren't off limits, but I suggest you keep away, just to make sure no one mistakes you for one of the bad guys. Yikes.
Well, that's certainly grim. Personally, being told not to go somewhere just makes me want to go and see what all the fuss is all about. What do you say? Want to go poke around and see what we can see? I'm not that curious.
We did just get that warning, so I think it's best to hold off. There may actually be terrorists, like the soldier said.
Well,
I think the intelligence division is just using the royal guardsmen as embracers as scapegoats. Estelle!
you really need to not say things like that out loud.
If someone overhears you, then we're apt to get caught in it.
Yeah, you're right.
Huh? Intelligence what now?
Let's see. Sorry, it's nothing.
Anyway, let's head on to the city.
Alright, you kids are no fun.
Come on, Professor Alba. Let's not get murdered by the giant chicken. Maybe that actually might be an appropriately sized chicken now that I think about it. Honestly, all things considered, this is probably one of the more cleared of monster pathways between two regions. Like, yeah, there's some monsters on the side of the road, but like, It's not nearly as bad as some of the other parts of like parts of Liberal. And now we've made it to Grancel. Grancel is huge in comparison to a lot of these other places, as you'll soon see.
Well, the city's freaking huge! Dad used to take me here a long time ago, but was it really this big then?
Well, it is the biggest city in the kingdom. Grancel Castle's just past the main road. That's where the queen lives. There's also the Grancel Cathedral, the Grand Arena, and all the embassies for the surrounding nations.
You don't say. You sure know a lot about the city. You must have been here before, right?
Yes, when I was little.
My, no matter how many times I see it, the city still amazes me with its beauty.
Purely in terms of scale, I believe the Imperial and Republican capitals are larger, but neither feels as elegant and refined as Grancel does.
I'm glad to hear it. It's nice to hear a foreigner complimenting your home country. Which reminds me, what do you plan to do now, Professor? Are you okay with staying in a hotel?
I have something else in mind. I intend to go bug the folks at the History Museum.
Oh, cool. Grancel has one of those?
They find ancient artifacts and put them on display here.
Yes, I'll be staying there as a guest associate member. You two should stop by for a visit if you get the chance.
Museums are awfully formal for my tastes. If we do come by,
are you gonna give us a bunch of lessons?
if that is your wish, then I shall certainly do my best.
Just kidding.
Though I do think that checking out all the exhibits would be fun. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Well, he's just as happy-go-lucky as ever.
Well, what's this guest associate thing, though? Is he a famous scholar or something?
Yes, most likely.
Now we should probably stop in the local guild branch before we do anything else. Not only do we need to change our branch affiliation, but we need to discuss how to approach delivering the professor's message.
Yeah, you're right. Thinking about it, how are we even going to get an audience with Her Majesty anyways? There's no way that'll be just as simple as just walking up to the castle and saying hi.
Yeah, considering that, you know, it seems like the army is going and doing whatever the heck they feel like. This might not be the best, like, hello, I, Bracer, your enemy. Would you please stop doing a coup? I would really appreciate it if you didn't do a coup. Alright. Fisherman's Guild.
May fortune smile upon you. With everyone together, I believe that we may just succeed.
Yeah, you've got it. Now you've got it.
If you're participating, I suspect nothing less than everything you've got. Right! We can't let those army goons beat us.
Now then, we ought to get going soon. Pardon the intrusion.
Well, if it isn't Estelle and Joshua. Oh, Karna! Fancy meeting you here.
Yes, we once met during the whole Skyband incident. You were the rookies with Sherazard, right? Long time no see. What brings you all to Grancel?
I'll field you that one.
They have to hurry or else they'll be late.
Oops, yes, you're right. Sorry, you two. We'll talk later.
We'll be going then.
See you later, rookies!
Pardon me.
It must be so awesome to be full-fledged bracers.
Indeed, they look pretty tough, all of them. But you were talking about something when we came in. Was that what I think it was?
Indeed so.
They're all leaving to participate in the big fighting tournament, the martial arts competition.
Whoa! Sorry, I'm Estelle Bright, currently of the Zeus branch.
And I'm Joshua Bright, of the same affiliation. I'm Elnan. I'm with the Grancel branch.
Miss Killica got in touch with me and informed me that the two of you would be coming soon.
Could I get you to go ahead and change your affiliation now? Certainly. Estelle and Joshua signed the assignment change forms.
Excellent. I bid you welcome to the Grancel branch of the Bracer Guild. Personally, I've been looking forward to your arrival for quite some time. You are the children of Cassius, are you not? Yes. I suppose you know him?
Oh yes, I'm ever in his debt. Is it true that he set out on a journey from which he has not yet returned? Yeah. He hasn't been home in quite some time. He did write us a letter, but he failed to mention where he was going and where he was at the time. We've traveled everywhere from Rome to Zeus, but we've heard no news of his whereabouts. Huh. Which I suppose makes it unlikely that he's still in the country. That's a pity. The Army's current counterterrorism activities would have made it difficult for us to do our jobs. With a former soldier like Cassius among us, I'd hoped it'd smooth things over. Hmm. Is something wrong? Well, actually, we know what's going on behind the scenes with all of that. Eh? Let's tell you everything that happened with the incident in Zeus. Estelle and Joshua explained what they'd learned in Liston Fortress, as well as Professor Russell's request. Ugh. What's wrong? Nothing. It's just a lot to take in. So Colonel Richard is actually in control of the Royal Army, and the counterterrorism is just a big farce put on the Intelligence Division Special Forces. It's a little difficult to believe. But it's true! Talk with Kilika at the Zeus branch, and she'll confirm our story. It's alright. It's not that I don't believe you. On the contrary, a few pieces of the puzzles have just fallen into place, as it were. However, Colonel Richard is an extremely popular man within the city. Though it pains me to say so, I've been sympathetic to him all this time. And the citizens would never dream that the Colonel would involve himself with any sort of conspiracy. I figured as much. The Intelligence Division has played everyone for fools. The Bracer Guild cannot directly interfere with military matters, but neither can we simply stand by and watch. First of all, did you accept the Professor's request? Absolutely. The question is, how do we get an audience with Her Majesty? That is an issue. Ordinarily, a guild letter alone would be enough to get you in. What, really? Oh, no way! No need to worry then! Estelle, I really don't think it's going to be that simple. No matter how you look at it, the royal guards that are supposed to be protecting the castle are being treated as terrorists. Do you understand what that means? Well, I think it means that castle security won't be able to tight, the queen is in danger, the will just be covered up. The queen's in danger, it seems likely. But what I was getting at is that the colonel probably has as strong a hold on the Grancel castle as he did on the Lacen fortress. And if we presented the letter, it'd likely just be crumpled up. Wait, what? Then how are we supposed to get in to talk to the queen? We could probably sneak in like we did at the Lacen fortress, but I doubt they'd be so foolish as to fall for the same trick twice. Well, in that case, why don't we just try going like normal and see what happens? If we play our cards right, we might be able to get some useful information out of the gatekeeper. Fine with me, but just one piece of advice. Keep the fact that we want to see the queen to yourself. If Colonel Richard gets wind of it, he'll likely cause us no end of trouble. Oh, okay. And I believe it'd be a good idea to keep this whole matter under wraps for the time being. We must gather more intel. Just so you know, the royal castle is just off the main street, directly north. Go ahead and get what information you can, but use the utmost caution. You bet, Elman. We'll let you know if we find anything. Alright. There are no requests. I mean, considering the guild is basically, like, kind of on lockdown, it makes sense. Alright. Grancel Castle. Two guards up front. That is a pretty palace gate, though. Wow, so this is Grancel Castle. It's so gorgeous. I guess it really is fit for a queen. It's not just pretty, it's also really solidly built. For instance, look at the main gate. Yeah, I don't think getting through there would be an easy task, which means I guess we'll just have to talk to the soldiers there. Well, still your nerves, let's give it a shot. Okay, we're just country folk here on vacation, checking out the castle. And we just thought we'd try and catch a glimpse of Her Majesty since we're here. Does that sound okay to you? You know, you're disturbingly good at coming up with that kind of stuff. Not that it doesn't come in handy, but still. I'll take it as a compliment. Okay, now smile and act natural. Hello there. Good afternoon. Welcome to Grancel Castle. Please state your business. Oh, we're just here from Roland. We're taking in the sights, you might say. We were wondering if there might be a chance we might get a tour of the castle. Ah, I get it. I'm sorry, but access to the castle is restricted to authorized personnel only. Security's been tighter, what with the terrorism scares. Once the terrorists are caught, the tours will probably open up again.
Really? Dang. There goes my dream of seeing the Queen in real life.
Well, not necessarily. She always addresses the people from her terrace during the birthday celebration. You could see her then. Fair warning, though, Her Majesty hasn't been in the best of health these days. I don't know if she'll be able to manage her traditional greeting.
Huh?
Her Majesty is ill. Yes, I hear it's because of stress. Or maybe from the shock of learning the Royal Guardsmen were involved in the terrorist plot. She hasn't been seen much lately. I believe she's resting in her private quarters.
Oh.
Damn the Guardsmen. How could they just turn traitor like that? Never did like those damned elitist jerks anyways.
But Lieutenant Schwarzer was always so kind to everyone else. She even taught us court etiquette and how to wield a sword. It's just hard for me to picture someone like that as a terrorist.
Of course it's hard. She probably left because she felt responsible for her men's actions.
Poor Lieutenant Schwarz. You don't suppose these two had a little crush on the lieutenant, do you?
Yeah, it seems so. Ahem. Anyway, yes, the castle is off limits. Sorry, but you can't go inside.
Well, I guess that's that. I'm just a tad bit worried. If Her Majesty is taken sick, who's seeing to her daily affairs while running the country?
Yes, it's certainly a natural enough concern. For now, though, someone acting as her proxy on paper.
How's that work?
Ha, literally on paper. I can't picture someone like him actually making any real governmental decisions. Hey, watch what you say. Though I admit I would have thought that duty would fall to the princess.
Now you're telling me to watch what I say. What's that?
Whoops, speak of the devil. Oh no!
But I've never been so insulted. The tournament should have already begun and I'm not there. Philip, why don't you wake me up sooner? This is all your fault.
I'm terribly sorry, Your Grace, but I was merely trying to look after your mental well-being. For the last few days, you have been in the banquet hall drinking and singing, consuming excessive beer and donuts while reading your morning comics. I feel that it should come as no surprise that you overslept.
Silence, Philip! I am not in a mood to listen to your chastisements. As the future king, I can do whatever I want, whenever I want.
Water check. The water of life.
But time is short. Come on, we must hurry to the Grand Arena.
Bye, Dookie Wookie. By any chance, was that? We know, don't even say it. That was His Grace the Duke, acting proxy for Her Majesty.
Wow, suddenly I feel for the entire country.
Well, don't worry too much. She is a very reliable assistant. And it's thanks to him that we haven't had any major incidents lately. Do tell. Colonel Richard of the Royal Army Intelligence Division. Since the Duke is more of a playboy sort, the Colonel handles all the governmental affairs.
I knew it. They're pushing harder to the core of the kingdom than I thought.
So try not to let this whole thing get you down.
Grancel's got plenty of other famous places you could check out.
Yeah, you're in the Royal City. After all, just go out at your own pace.
You're right, we will.
Thank you both for your kindness.
Well, that was informative. I can't believe that the Duke is supposed to be acting on behalf of the Queen, though.
The real power is probably in the hands of Colonel Richard. What's more, no one around him has any clue that he's the one pulling all the strings. Being able to control the flow of information must be an extremely useful tool.
You're not supposed to envy the enemy. And anyway, it looks like the Duke is going to that fighting tournament. Can we go too?
Yeah, if nothing else, we need to keep an eye on what he's up to.
That sells it then. Which way was it to the Grand Arena?
I believe it's in the east block. So back to the main road and then east. Alright. Honestly, if that Duke were like in charge, I would just be like, it's time for me to move. All he does every day is just party and get drunk and be an embarrassment. Oh, hello, sir. So the next package. Man, this city is freaking huge. I hate to be delivery boy here. That man needs a raise. He's just zooming. So the East Block, it has the arena, but what's funnily enough, it's also got the embassies. I don't know who decided that, but ooh, department store. What you got? I have like not been keeping up on like a lot of things. Like normally you would be going and getting a whole bunch of books throughout your playthrough and buying the newspapers because they can all be traded in for like spiffy stuff. But as you can see, I haven't really messed with that like at all. Like this is Liberal News number 8. The last one we purchased, I think was 4? 6. Yeah, so we went 1, 2, 4, 6, and then 8. So we have not. And then there's a bunch of Carnelia chapters that do exist. We just haven't gone out and, grabbed.
Welcome to the Grand Arena. Would you...
Welcome to the arena. Would you like a ticket?
Yes, 2 please.
Preliminaries are in progress right now. Leave the arena and rest. You've earned it.
But the main event will last for 3 days, starting tomorrow. For which day would you like your ticket?
Actually, we're hoping to catch the preliminary matches if we could.
Oh, alright then.
There's already more than halfway finished, though. Will that be a problem?
Nope, no problem at all.
Okay, bad value, but hey, not my money. That'll be 1,000 mira.
Wow, that's a lot.
I heard that there was some kind of discount for the birthday celebration. I'm sorry, sir. This year, there have been some complications that have made it impossible for us to offer discounts.
Oh, okay, that's pretty sucky, but what can you do? Let's see, 900, 950.
Thank you very much. Here are your tickets. The entrance to the arena. The arena. As soon as the word arena comes up, my mind flashes back to Oblivion. I cannot stop myself. There's just too much arena. The arena.
I'm your biggest fan. Can I please just follow you around? Wow.
The entrance to the arena is directly to your left. Show your tickets at the gate. Victor for the blue team. Leave the arena now and rest. You've earned it.
Currently, at the arena, we're holding we're holding preliminary matches of the martial arts competition. May I see your tickets?
Thanks. Everything seems to be in order. You may enter at your discretion. Yo, we've got tournament going on here. Turn in Tales of Symphonia. I say, I'm a master at unison, at synchronization. Earlier we had Ice Puzzle in Symphonia, followed by Ice Dungeon in Pokemon, by Dungeon I mean Gym. We got tournaments. Well, this room is enormous. This is the entrance hall. Audience seats are on the 2nd floor, apparently. Let's take a look. Can I buy popcorn? Popcorn? I'm disappointed. There's the Duke.
Oh wow, look at these people.
Yeah, there's some serious enthusiasm in the air. Judging by the number of spectators, this must be a major event.
I wonder how far the preliminaries go.
Thank you for your patience. The 7th round is now starting. In the blue corner.
Oh look, they're starting up there.
Looks like they're starting. Well, let's go find ourselves a place to sit down. South side, in the blue corner. Border Patrol 2nd Regiment Team. Captain is 2nd Lieutenant Sammy. They've come all the way as prisoners from... Hey, I thought the matches were one-on-one. I guess this one's a team outing. I could have sworn it was individual bouts only, though. North Side Red Team. Bracer Guild. Grancel Branch Team. Captain is Kurt. Hey, it's Karna's team. Wow, we got here just in time to see them fight. This begins the 7th preliminary match. Both teams go to your starting places. Take your positions. Begin! Hype tournament music, go! I need popcorn. You brought a gun.
By my art, become hard as steel.
I do find it kind of neat that they're doing the like, we're actually seeing the fight in like engine basically. Get out of here! Bracer Guild number 1.
Be calming as ocean waves.
Yo! Yo, that man is dead! Yeah. KO! Winners Kurt's team. Woohoo! Go Karna! That was a good match. The soldiers move well, but the bracers are better working as a team. Yeah, you could use their moves for teaching lessons. Wow, I don't know what it is, but watching martial artists at work really gets me hyped up. I wish we had put off going to the castle. I'd have liked to see this from the beginning. Yeah, I know how you feel, but part of being an adult is putting aside your own feelings in favor of doing what needs to be done. Well, it's not like I like not being an adult yet. Next up, we have the 8th preliminary match. First, will the remaining competitors step forward. South Side Blue Team. Team Raven, Captain is Belden. Yo, Pirate Man! We got some ravens in the house. What are those guys doing here? Oh yeah, it's that group from the warehouse district in Ruan. I see, the competition's open to the general public. They stick out like a sore thumb. They really don't deserve to be counted among professional soldiers and martial artists. North Side Red Team, from neighboring Calvert Republic, appearing alone is Zin. Zin? Another familiar face, eh? Small world. But fighting alone is going to be a real handicap for him. No kidding. He may be fighting a bunch of punks, but if they surround him, he's in real trouble. I believe in Zin! Zin will be competing in the preliminary bout alone with no team to stand at his side. He fights at considerable disadvantage, but his prodigious skill will make this match a sight to behold. We ask that all attendants who understand the arrangement. This begins the 8th preliminary match. Both teams go to your starting positions. Ready? Begin! Go Xin! Yo, these guys cannot hurt him. My boy. Too strong. Yo, just one shot nearly took the dude out. Or a blast! My dude just Kamehameha waved them to death. Bye-bye. My boys Zen need no team. KO! Winner is Zen!
Yahoo! Go Zen! That'll show him what bracers are made of.
Looks like I was wearing over nothing. His build, speed, and technique make him a real force to be reckoned with. For anyone else, though, I'd say 4-on-1 is insane.
Yeah, seriously.
The current match will mark the end of the preliminaries. 8 teams will be competing in the no-hold-barred matches. The competition opens tomorrow. In over 3 days, the ultimate champions will be decided. Now we will hear some words from the tournament sponsor, Duke Dunan.
Ahem! My dear ladies and gentlemen, I thank you for your efforts in today's fine matches. I regret that government affairs forced me to miss the first half of them, but I was here for the second half, and what I saw was exciting and enjoyable displays of technique and talent. The distressing news of the recent terrorist activities has had an unfortunate impact on Her Majesty's health, but I ask that you take heart. She has entrusted her governmental duties to me, Dulan von Osles, and I will do all that I can to live up to your expectations. Let us all remember the spirit and enthusiasm we feel during this competition, and recall it in the days ahead. I hope that you will all enjoy tomorrow's no-holds-bar battle royale. I'm not used to hearing the Duke speak so decently to people.
He's probably just memorized something written by the intelligence division staff.
Ahem! Yes. The winner of the competition will not only receive a prize in mirror, but will also get a special gift from me.
Your Grace, are you certain this is wise?
You be silent. This is a fine opportunity to show my generosity. The gift is to be a written invitation to a royal court dinner party at Grancel Castle, to be held in 3 days. Sadly, Her Majesty's presence will be missed, but it will be attended by celebrated persons of great renown. Arrangements have been made for only the finest royal and noble cuisine to be served. I trust that this will serve as incentive for those competing to excel and advance. Hey, Joshua, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
Yes, it would be ideal if Karna got that invitation. If they win the championship, they'll be allowed into the castle. They'll all be above board. I could give her the chance to get that message to Her Majesty. Or were you thinking something else?
No, that's what it is, but I hate the idea of leaving someone else to deliver the professor's message. Beggars can't be choosers, I guess.
I'd have no objections. Shall we try to catch them in the waiting room before they leave the arena?
Sure. Let's see, Karna's team came in from out of the north gate, right?
Right, and if they're still here, that's probably where we'll find them.
Karna! Hi everyone! Congrats on making it through the preliminaries! Hey, it's a new kid!
Oh, hey guys.
Yo, are you here to watch the fights?
Yes, and we had the chance to see yours. That was a great match. Thanks. I'm glad to hear you say that. I don't get the sudden change to make it, the team competition, though.
Yeah, me neither. It's weird.
But it's been okay so far. All of our members are in one piece. Master Zin must be worried, though.
Oh, you know Zin too?
I don't know if I'd say that, but I know the name. He's a famous bracer in the Republic. People call him Zin the Immovable. He apparently came to Liberl specifically to be in this tournament. Then the promoter threw a wrench in the works and changed it from single to a team competition.
And I'm betting His Majesty's Grace is one behind that idea. Either way, Master Zin still has no choice but to register as a one-man team.
Okay.
The Duke is a pain in his ass no matter where he goes.
Ha! No argument there. Still, this is going to make it hard for him to really show what he can do.
No kidding. It's too bad no one's around to fight beside him. Say!
Well...
Maybe? Huh? What just happened? You all got this creepy, serious look.
No, we were just thinking. What would you say to teaming up with Zin in the later no-holds-bar fights?
Well, Wait, what?
Teaming up with them, is that even allowed? It's not his fault the rules of the competition were changed at the last minute. If one of the core rules could be changed, then I think we've got some wiggle room.
There's really no other bracers available that we could ask. Charizard's busy, and we haven't been able to contact Agate. Similar story for everyone else, really. I don't think Cassius is even in the country. But if those two joined up, they'd probably be accused of cheating on general principle.
Our chances of beating that team would be something like a 10,000 to 1. Anyway, we should focus on what's ahead rather than what ifs. Find Zin before the day's out, and if he agrees to let you join him, you should have plenty of time to register.
Oh, okay.
Oops, looks like it's time to go. I hope you'll give this some serious thought, but for now, we have to go.
Bye-bye, newbies!
Yeah, here's to hoping seeing you in the ring. It's our golden ticket. What do you think, Estelle? That surely went from talking shop to something else entirely.
You okay? Yeah! That's it! Now that's what I'm talking about! Oh, my almighty Adios, thank you so much for your bountiful favor!
You're cracked.
Think about it. We can be in the martial arts tournament. And we can help Zin in the process. Not to mention, check out the awesome castle, and be a part of the big final ultimate super duper intense battle royale. We can kill 3 birds with 1 stone!
You really want to do this that badly. We haven't even entered yet, much less made it into the final match. It would be pretty nice to be able to handle the professor's request by ourselves, though, assuming we even made it through, that is.
Yeah, and think of how awesome it would be to win! Plus, we can't just leave Zin twisting in the wind. Let's go find him and ask to join his team!
Would you happen to have any idea where he actually is?
Don't confuse the issue with the facts.
Would you settle down for 2 seconds, please? Let's go back to the guild and report to Elnan. He's also the one who's most likely to know where Zin is. I see. Yes, Zin requested the bracers send him some helping hands. I haven't said anything to you guys since you were working on that request from the professor, but thanks to the whim of his grace, we can handle both tasks at once.
Nice to see his selfishness working in our favor for once.
What did you think about participating in the martial arts competition?
Well, I think there's merit in allowing a skill which is practiced to be used without restraint. And with 2 bracer teams participating, our chances of gaining access to the castle are doubled. You needn't even get the others involved until and unless you lose. Personally, I think it's a splendid idea. Woohoo! That's my kind of encouragement. So anyway, where might we be able to find Zin?
More often than not, he's in the bar down the street. Failing that, he stays at the Calvert Republic Embassy.
Gotcha, makes sense, since that's where he's from.
The embassy is the same block as the arena. We can stick our heads into the door at the bar along the way.
Okay.
Oh, by the way, where are you 2 planning to stay while you're here?
We could stay in a hotel.
If I'm not mistaken, the northern block holds the largest hotel in the entire kingdom.
Yes, Hotel
Roenbaum. If I may, allow us to cover the cost of your room. The Grancel branch can afford it.
Whoa, really? That's too much, honestly. We couldn't possibly.
I consider it a necessary expense in the course of completing the professor's request. I wish I could provide more.
Nah, just a room's good by me.
Very well then, we accept your offer. I'll book your room then. Just give your name at the front desk this evening and someone will help you. Alright. No requests. Oh, weapons. We gotta get decked out. Look at all this sepith. Now we can buy 2 sets of shoes. We will be set. Snyder's, battle suit, craft shoes. Alright, and let's double check kind of ornaments. I think I will place this with heal. It can give you attack 3. Do I have a higher EP cut? No. Impede. Do I higher impede yet? No. Okay. And then orbital factories over here. I traded, or no, I didn't trade any of those, so that's, I just didn't have enough by inherently. All right. Just make it freeze. Yo, EP cut is expensive. Alright, we'll leave it at that for now. Now the stuff that they're working with right now isn't that bad, so it won't be a big deal. Where is... I think we didn't go into the pub. Berry shops. Is it here?
Oh, is that piano?
Yep, not just a record either. It sounds like someone's playing inside. I feel like I've heard that melody somewhere before.
I've got a bad feeling about this.
My man, Olivier.
Oh joy, it's Olivier.
Still, I always figured his talk of being a traveling musician was just a bunch of hot air. And time for water. Honestly, sick song. 10 out of 10. He's actually pretty good. I guess he really wasn't kidding, huh?
Yeah, I'm kind of in shock. And that was a little number I call Amber Amor. It was originally a simple interlude in an opera whose name doesn't matter. I've infused it with the power of love and devotion. And I invite you all to tip your ears and drink deep of that power.
I take it all back, he's just a weirdo.
Now I feel all dirty for letting the song get to me.
Nice to see you again, Olivier. What brings you to the Royal City?
I could little resist the pull of this place. It drew me here as surely as the sirens' fallen tears have swept from the river to the seas. So here I stand, my raven-topped highness, reunited with you at last.
You really haven't changed at all.
That's enough about you. If I have to be subjected to this, that's all just... let's at least sit down for a minute. Acting all smug and dandy, you totally oblivious to how tactless you are. My dear Estelle, how I've missed that obstinate irritability you so thoroughly embody. Weren't you and Shira supposed to be going to Roland? When did you get here? About a month ago, I suppose. After we parted company, Shira and I spent a short yet blissful time in Roland. But alas, the overwhelming spirit of wanderlust that courses through my veins eventually got the better of me. 'Twas all I could do to pull away from weeping, dying Shira to protect her from being swept away to this blazing, dazzling wonder.
What amazes me is that you can actually say that with a straight face. I'm betting she just drank you under the table every night until you finally decided to run off with your tail between your legs. And when you figured you'd try your luck at drinking with Ina, right? Guy?
But you didn't know about Ina, did you? She's one of Shara's closest friends, works at the information desk at Roland Branch. And as far as drinking goes, she's the only person I've ever seen who could outdo Shara. Come on now, dear Estelle. I've never met this person you speak of. It's Ina. Absolutely not. You might want to try that again, only this time without your voice cracking. Okay, Estelle, enough teasing. I'm sure it was very trying time. It was a very trying time for him. An affinity for spirits greater than even Shara. Hateful inebriation. Why dost thou arm thy darkest agents with smiles so alluring? Flashback much? And so begins the tale of Ina, Olivia's most tragic ballad. Indeed. Anyway, you've come after completing your tour of the surrounding regions, I presume. Mayhap you've seen something of interest. Well, we've seen a lot of stuff, but it's not easy to just sum it up in a few words. Besides, we're kind of looking for someone, so maybe we can catch up another time. Oh ho! And might I inquire as to whom it is you wish to find? His name's Zin. He's here from the Calvard Republic to participate in the martial arts competition. We know he spends a good amount of time in local bars, so maybe you've met him? Aha, yes, I recall, large as a bear with disposition not to match, thankfully. I have borne witness to his countenance on several occasions, but alas, today has yet to bear any sign of him. So in other words, he hasn't been to the bar yet? Odds are he's at the Calvardian embassy then. Then shall we proceed there at once? And so the bard entered your party against your will once again. How is it a matter of course for you to come with us? Ha ha! Please don't be cruel. Beyond my uses as a traveling companion, I also wish to assist in the manhunt. Unless, of course, you two want to be alone. What? Oh my, such unsophisticated child. But when you blossom to your full potential, you shall be a woman to be reckoned with. Aha, quite a desirable one, I'd wager. Huh? What are you trying to say? Aha, well... Hiya! Aye! Yeah, what was that? Sir, speak to me. No good, he's not waking up. Estelle, you know, no matter how angry someone makes you, you're not allowed to brain them, especially not in public. It was all flash, no impact. I didn't do any real damage. Aha! It seems that Estelle is a very shy individual. Well, he doesn't seem to be hurt. Okay, let's get back to searching. We don't have time to mess around. Let's just go back to the embassy, okay? Okay, so why is she so mad at me? Olivia doesn't get to come. Estelle has no room for being teased. This is the embassy of the Calvard Republic. What is your business here? We're looking for someone by the name of Zin. May we see him, please? Oh, you're here to see Zin, are you? Have you actually met the man? First time I did, I almost beat myself. I was like, holy crap! He ain't a man, he's a grizzly. Yeah, he is a pretty big fella, that's for sure. But he's a real friendly one once you start talking with him. He even gave me a meat bun when I told him I was hungry during my shift one day. Yeah, he's the kind of guy you can count on like a big brother. Indeed. So, may we see him? Oh yes, sorry. He actually stepped out again shortly after returning. Said he had some business to take care of. Looking for a place to meditate and prepare for the tournament, some such. Meditate? Man, he's not kidding around. Where do you think such a place might be found? When he left here, he was headed for the Arab scenic route. The Old Forest Path has a feeling to it, unlike a park, and it being monster infested makes it good training ground. The Arab scenic route. Okay, got it. Come on, Estelle, let's go find him. Roger that. Hang on, if you're going to the Arab scenic route, there's one thing you should know. There's a place nearby called the Herb Royal Villa. Oh, well, we heard about that place. I assume you're going to tell us it's been commandeered by the anti-terror division, so it's totally locked down? Good guess. They can actually raise quite a ruckus over there. Watch your backs. Or better yet, just avoid it altogether. So they're strict, huh? Strict is starting to get real old. Avoidance sounds good. Thanks for the information. Man, tact the soldier sure is tactful. Alright, and now I dread to ask, is he's still unconscious?
Oh boy. Olivia never stood a chance. Guess that means we're fighting some baddies. We've basically gone, what, almost an hour and a half of just reading, now that I think about it. That's crazy. Petrification, petrification. You're now on vacation for life.
That's that then.
Alright. Egg. No more egg. The goal is to get Joshua more craft points by the time we get there. What's the best way? This time gate. I feel like south is faster. I don't have haze on, which means that they will notice me. But we should be fine for the most part. Fire. I don't have fire. Alright, Soulbearer it is. At least these are just single unit mobs.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Another good thing is that if you... This game is really good at like the EXP scaling. So if you're fighting something and it's a higher level than you, you will actually get a pretty good chunk of EXP. So if you're a little under leveled, it's very easy to catch up. So that's why I'm not worried about my level here. It's more about trying to get EXP and hopefully maybe a little bit more Sepith on the way. And considering I'm getting preemptive strikes on everything and getting 2 turns, it's not really that big of a deal. Oh no. He's chanting furiously. We'll cast that just so Joshua can still get an attack. There we go.
We're good to go.
Just a little bit more, and then I'll be in a good spot. Alright, scenic route this way. Alright, I was correct. Yeah, I figured since this was the place where the guards stopped us. Alright, smack the plant. No, petrify the plant. And smack the plant again. Okay.
That's that then. Let's move out.
The herb scenic route. I like the paved roads through the forest. Neat stuff.
I imagine that the Grancelites have come here to stretch out and relax for a long time.
I wonder just how long it's been here. Well, I guess it should come as no surprise that the Queen's Land is so gorgeous. Still, I can't help feeling like we've got monsters lurking around.
Nicely done. The monsters here seem to be stronger than we've fought on the way here. We're looking for Zins, but don't let your guard down. Alright. Yeah, so there's actually, if you just kind of, I believe we could have also come from like the other pathway. Like there's there's basically a big circle path that goes all the way from like around the villa. One way leads, the first way leads towards the Zeus gate, and the other way leads towards the Roland gate.
That's that then.
Because if you actually look at the map here, You realize Roland is just right over there to the northeast. That's where we started. The Prizzle Farm, you know, Mistwald and all that we were in the prologue. We're actually really close geologically to where we began. So the chest is empty. I blame you. We've really gone and made a lot of, like, we've traveled a pretty decent, like, physical distance. Honestly, it'd be like, you know, walking across, you know, the entire, like, outer border of a country like France, or over the course of, you know, like 3 or 4 months. Barrage! Yes, thank you. Although, to be honest, it's probably closer to 2 months if I had to guess. Alright. Yeah. I'm pretty sure Estelle doesn't have an AoE S-craft, even when upgraded. This is old Vermilion Stone Monument. Oh boy. That's a lot of baddies. Alright. Zin's now over here. Let's try to the north. Let's get the bug. Oh, I just noticed that I got a follow 7 hours ago from Stevo. Must have happened while I wasn't live. If you're seeing this at some point, Stevo, thank you for the follow. Yep. Honestly, even though my like follower count is really like small, it feels really nice. It's just like a nice little thing whenever it's like, oh, somebody decided they wanted to follow the old Cerulean Stone Monument. Because usually it happens whenever something cool happens or when somebody's like, ah, I like what I see. So that's always a plus. Alright, we're gonna whirlwind these boys. By whirlwind, I mean hurricane. Some form of wind pressure based attack. It's chanting furiously. And he's chanting furiously. Mars Star. You summoned a meteor. And it got you nothing. This is probably another chest with baddies in it, if I had to guess. Yep. Yeah, I'm not taking that on with just 2 people. At the very least, not 2 people at this level. I guess we're heading further into the route. Getting a little bit closer to the actual the villa. Alright. The villa is right over there. It's locked. Honestly, I kind of expected there to be guards out front. Considering how much they're like, don't go near the royal villa. There's terrorists roaming these parts. Ooh, spicy. Alright, fire and earth. Alright, and we can take out this boy. Crocodile. Honestly, not a bad combination of mammals. Part shark, part crocodile, all going to eat you. I don't think I can. Yeah, I have to hurricane. I think a dual strike should kill. Yep. Though it looks like a normal attack might have been enough. We'll see. Uh-oh! I found the papa. I killed the papa. Right before the baby's eyes. Honestly, having a chance to insta-kill on a double hitting attack is bonkers good.
No! You heard that, right?
It came from over there, let's go!
Help me! Someone please help me! Huh? Sister, it'll be alright.
Stay back, it's too dangerous. We have to kill the wasps. Alright. That one's out of the range. That one is not. How much will this do? There we go. We can take these last two out with melee attacks. Uh-oh. No. Bad Hornet. No poisoning the holy lady.
That's that then. Let's move out.
Phew, that was pretty tough. Are you okay, sister? Yes, thank you. Who are you?
We're with the Bracers Guild. We heard you scream while we were looking for someone.
I see. Are you okay? You don't look okay. Did you get hurt? No, thank you. Thanks to you, I'm fine. I'm Sister Ellen. I perform my duties at the Grancel Cathedral. Thank you so much for your help. You don't need to thank us.
I must ask though, what is a clergywoman doing so far from the Grancel without an escort? Did no one accompany you?
No, I came alone. Actually, we ran out of medicinal herbs for mixing at the cathedral. The shop was also out of stock, so I came here to pick some. That was seriously risky. There are monsters everywhere. It's not always so. There used to be none to speak of. It seems the number has greatly increased in recent days. Ah.
An army of bees!
What the heck are these things?
They must have been attracted by the noise. Dealing with as many might be a problem.
Yeah, we need to at least get the sifters to safety.
Yo, need a hand?
Zen!
Thank Adios you're here. Aha! Well, I was wondering who it was, and here it turns out to be you guys. But why don't we have the chit-chat, when we save the chit-chat until we've dealt with our guests?
Right.
Roger that. We return to destruction of the bees. Alright,
You're finished.
let's see how well this might be able to kill. Bye-bye! No more bees. Joshua's bee extermination squad.
Alright, we're good to go.
The squad is just him. Man, oh man, worked up quite a sweat looking on that one. But honestly, I wasn't expecting to see you guys here. Did you have some business in Zeus?
Oh, we handled that ages ago.
Actually, we transferred from the Zeus branch to Grancel. Ah, I see. Which would mean that you managed to solve that kidnapping case. Well done. How's the redhead who got poisoned?
Oh, well, he's fine now.
Oh, pardon my rudeness. Whoa. Hey, who's the pretty lady? She with you? She, single?
What? I don't know. We only just met her. Your mouths are open, guys. Do you want me to tell Kilika about this?
I was just making an objective observation. And, what does Kilika have to do with this anyways?
I do truly appreciate you all coming to my assistance. You saved my life.
No, please think nothing of it. I'm just doing what comes naturally for a chivalrous man.
Oh my. Oh, please. He's totally a sucker for pretty face, isn't he?
So it appears. You there, what are you doing?
What?
You four people in an otherwise deserted area discussing what appears to be a confidential topic. Highly suspicious behavior. I think you're terrorists.
Well, who are you calling terrorists if anyone's acting suspicious here?
We're with the Bracer Guild Grancel branch. We came in the aid of the sister here, who was under the attack by some monsters. What? Bracers?
This gentleman speaks the truth. I came out here to gather herbs when those creatures attacked me.
And on a related note, I'm also a Bracer. I'll be facing your buddies in the ring later. Kavardian martial arts. Ah, you're the guy in the martial arts competition that fights solo, right? You've definitely got the muscles of a prize fighter. I'll leave you be, just this once. But their royal villa is close by. Wanderers and sightseers are not welcome. Also, sister, I think we should escort you back to Grancel now. You've already been enough trouble as it is, from what I can see.
Oh, but Oh, for the love of... You've been nothing but obnoxious from the moment you started talking.
Estelle, shush. We'll take care of her to avoid the royal villa, sirs. You have our apologies for any inconveniences we've caused. Very well. In the future, however, I would advise you to know your place. Mouthing off to the wrong people can be hazardous. Come on, sister, let's go.
All right. Thank you again for your help. What? How? Who the hell do they think they are?
They're special ops soldiers affiliated with the Royal Army's intelligence division. Skillfully, to be sure, but their strongest suit is their sneakiness.
Their only suit, if you ask me. Wait a second. How do you know them, Zin?
I ran into their team at the martial arts competition. I was introduced to them then.
They're actually fighting? What would some spy types be doing participating in something as public as a tournament?
I guess they didn't feel it necessary to conceal their identities. Well, we should get back to the city before they decided that they'd rather fight. Alright, what brings you two here anyways?
Oh yeah, duh. Actually, we were looking for you.
Why is that? We had a favor we needed to ask about the martial arts competition. So that's how it is, eh? Tell me something, though. Why do you want to take part in the tournament?
Well, I've been kind of itching to do something like this ever since I caught those preliminary matches. You know, really throw down with some tough opponents.
We've been traveling all over the kingdom to help prepare us to become full-fledged bracers. This would be perfect opportunity to test ourselves and see if our training has paid off. Alright, let's do it. We can get you registered tomorrow, before the tournament begins, so no worry on that score.
Woohoo! Hey, are you sure you're okay with giving us an answer so quickly?
Hey, it'll be giving me a chance to see just how skilled you are. You just watch my back.
Roger that. Thank you, Zen. I'm gonna give it everything I've got.
We appreciate it. It's no bother. I had planned to enter as a solo competitor, but I suppose that having some help could improve my chances of overall victory. Naturally, once I'm in the ring, that championship's in the bag. We're still one person short of the requirement, though. Since we have to face four-person teams, one more would give us the best possible odds. Oh, right. Well, I'll bet we'll beat them without a fourth. No. If you really want to come out on top, you have to come be prepared. A battle's waged well before the first blow is struck. Well, I guess. I sure wish Cher was here. That'd keep my spirits up. Hey, do you suppose we could ask Elena to try getting in touch with her and, Roland? Elnan? I think she's kind of busy at the moment. Since Dad's not there, and we're not there, the branch is pretty short-handed. Yeah, that's true. Isn't there someone else who can partner up with us? You called for me? And here I was thinking you might never see your way clear to asking. Enter the pervert, stage left. Don't tell me you were hiding out upstairs. Were you listening in on the conversation? Haha! Indeed, I heard every tragic syllable. Therefore, it seemed appropriate time to make mine appearance. Hey, who asked you to sit down? He was the one who was playing the piano before, wasn't he? You know him? Replace no with can't get rid of, and that about covers it. And we haven't known him for that long either. Many call me Olivia Lenheim, the wandering minstrel from Erebonia. It was Estelle and Joshua's pleasure to make my acquaintance on an earlier case. And ever since, we seem to keep running into each other. Quit trying to trick him, then don't listen to him. One second, let me clear my throat a little bit. Alright. I'm not entirely sure what's going on, but there's no harm in introductions, I suppose. Zen Vaktek, bracer from Calvard and perpetual traveler of the path of Wushu. I enjoyed your piano playing. You do me a great honor, good sir. I have also heard tales of your prowess in the preliminary matches. Tell me, did you truly defeat a team of four entirely on your own? All I can say is I had the good fortune of them all being rank amateurs. So, what does a wandering minstrel, as you say, want with us? Wait, hold it! Olivier, I'd like to ask you to verify something for me. By any chance, do you have a lot of spare time on your hands? And you say that I haven't changed, good Joshua. You were ever one for the pointed question. It has been nearly a month since I came to Grancel. I've traveled the length and breadth of the city, enjoying all the sights, except the castle. Those boorish soldiers would not let me pass. To be certain, there are other places I'd like to visit, but I could not leave when the birthday celebration so close. In other words, you're bored. Now, is this talk of being a man short that I happened to overhear? I have heard that the winner of this competition will be invited to an extravagant dinner party. Surely this can only be divine providence. Yeah, pretty much what we figured you were thinking. And I had, in fact, wondered if you might invite me to join you in this tournament. You okay with that? Wait, Zin, it's not that simple. I mean, you don't even know if he's any good in a fight. Especially his orbital firearms, right? I think the team would be pretty well served by a broad range of tactics. What? Oh my, that's quite a surprise. I presume you could tell from my walk and the musculature of my shoulders. That and the way you move your eyes. And martial arts and swordsmen each have distinct ways that they track their surroundings. You track for a specific point on any possible target. It's characteristics of someone who's familiar with small arms. Woo! Wow, that's awesome! I see, that certainly makes sense. I'll have to be more careful in the future then. And in your eyes, do I pass the muster for participating in the tournament with you? Yeah, I think so. Welcome aboard! I'm not sure I like this. Thank you for your assistance, Olivier. Alright, I'm gonna need to take a short little break. I will be back in a few minutes. Alright, here we go. We are back. Ready to continue.
I think I'm gonna burst. I can't believe those guys are actually drinking after a meal like that. They must fill up from the legs.
Well, Zen's got the constitution for it, and Olivia's just kind of a glutton. As long as it doesn't interfere with Zen's performance in the tournament tomorrow, I think it'll be fine.
Yeah, I guess worrying about it won't do any good.
You wanna go to the hotel on the North Block? Our room should be ready by now. Good evening. Welcome to the Hotel Roenbaum. Were you looking to stay for the night?
Yes, we're with the Bracer Guild.
We were told that a room would be ready for us. Could you please confirm that? Ah, so it's for you two. Yes, we do have a reservation for the both of you.
That's a relief.
Well, we'll have to say thanks to Ellen. Estelle and Joshua, correct? I'm sorry to ask, but may I see your identification as bracers?
Oh, just a second.
Estelle showed the clerk her bracer notebook. Yes, that will be fine. And this is for you. Room 202 key. Just take the stairs up, and it'll be on your left. If you have need of anything, please contact the front. You know, now that I think about it, the very first page of this does have the Bracer Guild emblem, and it looks like that, like, it looks like that's liberal, but, like, it's written like a signature. Liberal, the country, has signed my notebook. So yeah, yep. Did I not turn that bit in? Oh well. I can turn it in wherever, I just have to talk to the dude. 202? Yep, this is our room.
Hey, nice room.
1 second. I swear, I've been talking all day, and now is when I'm starting to get phlegm.
Look, you can see the Grand Arena from here.
Wow, no kidding. They really didn't skip on anything here. I guess we can use this as our base of operations, so to speak, at least until the competition's over.
So, Joshua and I will share this room for a little while. What am I thinking? Bad thoughts? Bad thoughts!
Estelle?
Yes, yes?
It just occurred to me that this might be a little weird, but, I mean, we're family, right?
Huh?
I might not be as dependable as Dad is, and I'm not as good a listener as Shara, but still, I am your brother, and I want you to know that I'm here if you need support. If there's anything bothering you, I just want you to know that you can always come to me.
Oh,
I've been getting kind of weird feelings from you lately. If I've got this all wrong, I'm sorry.
you're just so you. As smart as you are, sometimes you can be so clueless.
What?
Thank you, but you don't need to worry. I know I've probably been acting kind of strange lately. It's not all that serious or painful. I'm just trying to sort out my feelings. So, I'll be okay. Just as long as you watch out for me.
I see. Okay then, I'll keep my worry in check. And in return, you let me know when you've taken care of whatever's bothering you. I won't ask you to tell me anything you're not ready to yet.
Okay, once I have everything straight, I'll be glad to tell you what's on my heart, or mind.
Huh?
Nothing, Northing, it's still kind of early, but, do you want to turn in? Everything that's been going on has kind of worn me out.
Yeah, we do have that match tomorrow. Let's get our stuff put away and get some shut-eye. Estelle is a hot mess. Good morning, young ones.
Good morning, Zin.
Thank you for coming to meet us. Hey, it's no problem. I've been up anyway, preparing for the match today. Been checking out the weaponsmith and visiting all the stores. I've had a busy morning.
Being prepared means no regrets for you, huh? And by the way, where's Olivier?
Good morrow, my dear companions. Ah, what is that aroma? Battle? Conflict? No. Victory! Oh, what an enchanting perfume this time of day.
Do you just deliberately time your entrances like this?
Good morning, Olivier. Morning. Morning. Looks like we're all here then. What say we go right ahead and get moving?
The tournament doesn't start up again until noon. It's still early, so what are you going to do to kill time?
For starters, I think we should go to the equipment shop and get all our gear in order. Then perhaps do a bit of monster hunting to keep us focused. I see. A little warm-up then. Some practice at working as a team might do us some good. After all, we've never fought at each other's sides before.
I'm up for it. Let's go. And once we're ready, we can head back straight to the Grand Arena.
Alright, so equipment is in a good spot. Let's battle position move further back. And then orbment. Alright, let's just remove everything. Yeah, we'll start with haze. Everything is together, so mine 3. Cast 2. Let's see here. Defense 2. I want to give him some wind moves. We'll give him sleep. And then lastly, range. Alright, what if I gave him Sen? Nah, alright, can I craft a better shield? Cause that would be ideal. Where are we right now? Lodgings are right here, okay. Wait, we're in the north block. Let's go to the south block. Alright. Quartz, can I make a stronger shield? So 3. Alright, I'll make do with shield 2. Alright, instead of this, I want to have... Did that give me... Aerial? It does, okay. I'd rather have aerial than stone impact thing. Alright, now, for our boy... Alright, poison and defense 2 are a given. Give you some HP. Move to hit 3 and action. There we go. Alright, long barrel increases his range for his attack. And let's go with I don't want you getting confused. Next up. No confusion for you, and no fate. I don't think we need to worry about death blows, to be perfectly honest. Yo, Zin's HP is chonky. Look at that man. Alright, trying to think if I want to start shifting. Yeah, I think I can shift Estelle since I have since I have Zin in the party. Let's shift over to an attack instead of more HP. And Alright. And impede. How strong is Firebolt EX? It's an area move, that's good, okay. Alright, so less attack than Joshua, but more defense. Then it's just literally like what Estelle wishes to become. Alright, let's stop by the guild. Oh, Joshua, wasn't Chloe coming to the capital right about now? Now that you mention it, she did say she'd be meeting us at the birthday celebration started. Before it started. She should definitely be here by now. Elnan, there wasn't a girl around our age named Chloe who came around asking for us, was there? We promised to meet up here. Chloe, you say? No, I'm afraid no one by that name has been here. Raspberries. Maybe we should ask where she was staying. She mentioned some rich relatives, though that's not much of a lead, I suppose. I'm sure she's simply running late, and will try to contact you shortly. If she comes by, I'll be sure to let you know immediately. Alright, let's go ahead and I think what we'll do is we'll go get those. Wait a second. My man over here. Well, look who it is. Hi, Kurt. Fancy meeting you in a place like this. Just gathering the bounties on some monsters out here. Even with the martial arts competition, we Brazers still have a job to do. Now's the time to get all quick and simple stuff done. Well, it's a good to see you're working hard. More like warming up. I wouldn't say no to a sparring partner or two, though. We'll keep that in mind. All right, yeah. Let's go get those chests, and while giving our peeps an opportunity to get some experience. Now that we've got 4 people in the party.
We're good to go.
Yeah, I can have Estelle heal, as well as, I don't think, whatchamacname it, I don't think, Olivia has any healing materia. Quartz on him.
Savor the victory.
Like water quartz? Let me double check. Okay, he does have mine 3, so he can heal as well. Alright. Alright, we may as well go all the way to the gate. A lot of the areas here are going to be single mob groups. Let's just check. Alright, 2 dudes. Better than nothing. What I wouldn't give to be able to swing on by to, the hot spring. Get some points back up.
Take that.
There we go.
Enjoy the show.
Alright, oh. Is there a food place here? No. That's the other side of the gate. Chop. Actually, now that I think about it, considering where we are, I probably already did the shopping for the stuff here. We can move on. Because this is just the other side of the gate that we had access to back in the prologue. Alright, let's go meddling into down the parkway, but from the different direction this time. I would definitely really enjoy having a that one fire arts that just builds up craft points. I think it's like invigorate or something like that. I have to make do punching buddies.
Yeah.
I gotta think about it. Since I'm messing with the tactics this way now, let's bring Joshua up a little bit closer. Still keep him back, so that in that initial turn he's less likely to be hit. Because I don't think it's a scenario where like these two are going to be like a wall preventing them from going past.
Take that.
Alright. Alright. Yeah. So this is a section we didn't get to while we were roaming around. These things... We fought similar dudes in Ruan. Fastest way to build up points would just be do normal attacks. Also lets us get more attacks out before it dies, so...
They messed with the wrong guy.
I just noticed Olivia is level 30. I definitely feel like we're not supposed to be level 30. I feel safe in that assessment. Alright, Ooh, petrification. Perfect. That guy was already not going to be hit by Joshua's aerial, so may as well. And this will give a decent bit. And some Sepith. I'm not going to be super focused on getting to 200 with everybody. It'd be ideal if I could, but my goal will be to be at least with 100 with each person by the time we go to fight. So... Death blow 2. What more do you want from me? Blood? Yes. Punch the chicken. Slash the chicken. Sleep, chicken. Sleep. Now that I think about it, I guess I took away Estelle's HP thing, which means she no longer is, she doesn't have HP and she doesn't have heal anymore, which means she doesn't, have any form of, like, tier.
We're good to go.
That said, she'll probably level up pretty soon. That was blocked up. Giant. Sharkadile.
Yeah.
Alright, Diamond Dust. Wonder how much this will do. Pretty nice, considering it was resisted. I would love if being resisted would show up there, but hey. Ooh, they fainted. Ooh. Ooh, ooh, ooh. And smack. And lip punch. There we go.
They messed with the wrong guy.
There we go. Both are 26 now. Joshua learned Evil Eye. I think that's a circle AoE. We'll see in a minute. Hero Bomb. Silent disapproval. Oh no. The chest doesn't approve of me looting its contents. I feel so bad. Alright. Oh yeah, Evil Eye. Yep, it's exactly that. Come on, come on, come on. There we go. And lightning strike. Definitely hitting multiple targets is definitely the ideal way to build up stuff. I don't have any of the gladiator items. So obviously this is a fresh file, and that's the like max rank reward. Yeah, I think I might be underleveled considering the amount of experience I'm getting. Which again, isn't a big deal. I'm getting that experience now, but and one more punch out to do it. There we go.
They messed with the wrong guy.
And we did make it to this part before. Which means this chest wasn't there a chest over here? Was it? Well, no, this was the part where we rescued the nun. We need to go over one further. And Aerial. Aerial gets cast immediately. fried crocodile shark, if anybody's interested. Alright, what level? Alright, if I used information, I'd be able to tell what level they are, but that's fine.
99.
Considering I'm getting about 50 to 90 experience points per kill, I am absolutely underleveled. Alright. So it's definitely a good thing that I decided to go and get some experience before trying to do the tournament, because I feel like I'd be in for a bad time.
Enjoy the show.
Alright, and
Take that.
bop. One more punch.
Yeah.
And we'll just take him out with a little bit of this. There we go.
Enjoy the show.
Hey, the Stepus is good, so I'll be able to turn that into more quartz, or in another option would be to make some more money and buy some more gear. Alright, let's open up these chests, since it's going to be a boss encounter. Claustra. Alright. Evil Eye is a really strong move, as you just witnessed. Yeah, so he doesn't have any real form of AoE, except for using arts. So alright, let's calm it. That'll work. You move just out of range. No. Thankfully, I don't think it matters too much if if I burn through a chunk of craft points at a time, as long as I get them back. I'm above the quota, so. Alright, that shark is done for. Get out of here.
Piece of cake.
Hard break. I don't remember what that does. Defense 3! Ooh, perfect. Alright, here you go, my man. You've gone over your limit for this chest, dev team. Are you sure? Maybe I can convince you? Just, like, what if I slipped like a $5 bill into, like, my computer's CD drive, which it does have? You know, would that be enough to go and convince you to, you know, give me a little double dip? Hmm? Come to a little agreement? It is a crit spot, so May as well. Alright. Hard break. Ah, this is what I was looking forward to. Hard break is sick. Oof. Extra damage impedes, which means she's got good control now over enemy arts. And it's really cheap. That's why we've got confusion resistance. Four whole damage. I'm impressed. Alright, we'll get in one smack before he gets obliterated by the water fountain. Ooh. That hurts.
Enjoy the show.
Bird egg, fish fillet, prickly seed. What we got? Shield 3, perfect. It's what's inside to reach sucker. Alright, Alright, and I think shield 2 be more. Yeah, I'm gonna give a shield 2 to Estelle. Alright, then let's make our way back to the city. I think that should be enough. We'll clean up a little bit more, since everyone's so close to that delicious 200.
That's that then.
Actually, the rest of this path is going to be single targets, and I don't want to use the like, I'm not aiming to do like full on like, yo, let's just blow them away with the S breaks, so we'll leave it at that. S breaks are good, but you also have to be careful because they do leave you vulnerable. Both between, you know, not being able to use crafts anymore for the rest of until you get like some points back up, but also because of the simple fact that like they usually, if you're, there's like a delay after you do an attack that basically it's like a, think of it as like an invisible like weight counter that you add on even more to when you go and attack with a when you like S break. So you do an attack and then S break and it's just like boom boom. Alright, let's go to the North District and rest. Actually, isn't, I feel like, isn't the paper here? No, that's the cathedral. It's down here. Ooh, coffee house. Curry at the Amazingly, through some sort of flavor osmosis, you managed to piece out the recipe from your curd simply by tasting it. Okay. And isn't that like flavor osmosis thing the thing we've been doing literally the whole game? Ooh, here we go, Liberal Newsnet service. All reporters are gone during the day, they're off doing legwork. Neil's hardly ever in the office. It can be a real pain trying to get in touch with him sometimes. Is Dorothy here at least? Nope. Okay. It's worth a shot. Then, Let's head to the north block. Rest at the hotel to get Olivia his EP back. Alright. And now it is time to take on the arena. Alright, and let us save, because I don't think, yeah, we haven't done an actual save all stream. We've gone like almost 2.5 hours without saving. Like the game does do autosave, so it's not a big deal, but it's still just kind of like, oh boy. Currently at the arena, we're holding the Royal Martial Arts Competition. If you would like to participate, you'll need to register first. Registration is handed at the ticket counter on the right hand side. Good morning.
Oh, Zin, good morning. Do you feel like you're ready for the next match at noon?
I do, and I'd like to finish my registration if I may. Could you help me with that?
Absolutely, I can. When I first heard the news, I thought to myself, how is he going to fight all by himself? Hey, wait a minute, aren't you the ones from yesterday?
Hey, how's it going? We'd like to register for the tournament as auxiliary members of Zin's team.
Would you now? Then we'll need to fill out these forms, please.
Joshua, Estelle, and Olivia filled out the required paperwork. Next to his signature, Olivia detailed a red rose for flavor.
So you two are Bracer members, but according to your profile, sir, Wandering Lyrical Troubadour Extraordinaire, Ambassador of Peace and Hearts Most Fair? And there's a note in it, under it, trill the extra E and don't spare the spittle?
Ha ha ha! My dear, you need not bother the postscript your diction sings. If you wish to hear no more, however, I'd be happy to teach you the proper reading, perhaps over tea.
Yeah, that's enough of that, thanks. You can just burn the application with fire.
Not literally, of course. Thank you for your help.
You're, very welcome. I finalized your team registration for the tournament. I listed in as team captain with 3 auxiliary members, Estelle, Joshua, and Olivia. Please remember that there can be no changes or substitutions.
Understood.
Feels like we're all about to break loose, doesn't it? Oh yeah, do we know who our opponent's going to be? We've already determined the pairings, but to discourage wagering, we do not announce them until just before the match is to begin. You can guess your opponent just prior to the match, though, by taking note of who else is sharing your ready room.
Ah, so opposing teams are kept in opposing rooms, I take it.
That's correct. Here, this is for you and your teammates.
Received registry card. Please show this to the staff before entering the arena.
And, that should just about cover everything. Best of luck to you all. Knock 'em dead.
Alright. Your card, please. Ah, part of the tournament, I see. Please note that the tournament participants are asked to remain within the arena's walls until the end of the day's matches. Have you all made the necessary preparation for a day of hot action? Wait, I need to make popcorn. Popcorn! I do have a popcorn recipe, I'm pretty sure. Popcorn, 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 popcorn. Alright, one for each of us. There we go. We got some holy popcorn. Alright, now we're good. Actually, we'll save now, since this is the spot where we've gone and turned in everything. By turned in, I mean made the popcorn. Excellent, excellent. Your waiting room is in the blue team room, just inside the hall on the right. Leave the arena now and rest. Tournament arc!
The blue team is on the right, so this must be a waiting room.
Yep, has to be.
Well, why don't we just relax until it's time for the match? Do you ever do anything other than relaxing?
Huh, look at you guys, all calm and collected.
It's you!
Ah, we really gotta stop being like this. Too bad for you, huh?
Who are you guys again?
We're the Ravens. We had all the Ruans pissing their collective pants in fear of us. Don't tell us you forgot. Guys, I was kidding. I knew you guys were in Grancel yesterday to watch your buddies fight in the preliminaries. And you're back today to pick a fight with us. Didn't you learn your lesson last time? Okay, that's just creepy. Are you planning to participate in the no-holds-barred matches? Huh? Hey, what's with the shocked looks? We won the prelims and made it here fair and square. I remember you guys showing your faces before we'd made it halfway through, though, either. Well, how do you like that? Not bad for amateurs. Maybe it must have been some special training, huh? Gugh. What the hell? I had you figured for just another bunch of punks, but you've got some real spirit to you. Nice going. Well, it was nothing, really. Don't be taken in by that act. Anyway, you beat us before. We ain't gonna miss our chance to get back at you. Anytime you're ready. So I guess not today, if you guys are in the blue team room with us. Well, we're supposed to be on the other side, but you couldn't wait to confront your opponents, could you? Well, best of luck. May the better team win. Huh? Hey, let's get out of here. Yeah, the mood's all off for now. Let's go get something to eat before the fight. Forget about it. What? Well, what the hell? That's just rude. Did I say something wrong? No, not at all. You really are something else. Huh? Well, don't worry about that. I'm impressed that she's so nonchalant about her own talents. Did I miss something? Don't worry about it. Come on, let's just get to the waiting room and wait for our match to start. Just dissing these boys all on without really meaning to. Water check. Almost time to start. My heart feels like it's gonna break out right out of my chest. Calm down. All we have to do is wait patiently until it's our turn. They'll call for us. That doesn't calm me down at all. Hey, you newbies! Hi, Annalise. Looks like you got into Zin's team. Not too shabby. I'm looking forward to seeing what you've got. Hey, champs. How are you feeling? A little nervous and kind of panicky, to be honest. If you get nervous, you'll start taking short, shallow breaths, and that's bad news. Force yourself to breathe slow, deep, and you'll find yourself feeling like a whole new person. Got it. Shallow breaths. Deep breath. Wow, that actually helped, I think. Thanks, Kurt. No problem. Hey, Estelle. Since we're in the same room, that means we won't be pitted against each other in today's matches. Too bad, huh? Yeah, it is, but that just means the fun gets to last a little longer for you, right? If nothing else, you sure do know how to trash talk. Looks like you're in. Yep, sure are, thanks to you. Show us what you can do, and may the best team win. All we can do is our best, and our best is all we can do. Here's we show whether or not all our practice paid off. So you're bracers, huh? You guys are pretty good for your age. May the best team win. We got some military dudes. I'm in the moments just after the curtain rises, before the diva sounds her first refrains. Quick, hand me a glass, that I may catch this feeling and drink deep its bitter malt. No matter how you look at it, there are some strong teams. Glad I came to LeBron. This place seems right up my alley. Maybe talk to the other teams that have come near. Without General Morgan here, we all need to give 110%, and we absolutely will. So you'd better believe you'll be seeing us again. Leads to the hallway. Excuse me, I gotta hold myself. I guess I need to talk to literally everyone. We apologize to everyone for the long wait. The arena, but we now will commence with the whole no hard bars tournament in the arena. Without further ado, let us announce the fight cards for the first bout. Southside Blue Team, Bracer Guild, Grancel Branch. Team captain is Kurt. North Side Red Team, Royal Army Assault Cavalry. Team captain is First Lieutenant Jed. Okay, we're up. An assault cavalry is made up of the best men of the uniform. They won't be easy to beat. Good luck, you guys.
Just leave the heavy lifting to us.
Let's go! We will now begin the arena. We will now begin the first match of the No Holds Barred tournament. Both teams go to your starting positions. In the red corner, weighing 500 pounds. Fight! I see, they got riflemen in the back with the swordsman in the front. Yo, bayonets! We got bayonets here! Kurt's coming in for the support. Oh, but our boy over here is getting speared. Kurt moved in, but he's got some pretty decent armor. He'll be fine. Alright. Smacking. Annalise is smacking too. Our arts are about to come in. Spyro Flare. We're laying Hailfire, and they are down. Should have got invested in that arts defense gear. You're smacking some more. You're smacking some more. These are guns, you know.
Let's show them, shall we?
Everyone gets a strength up boost. It's looking pretty bad for the army. They get smacked for half his health.
Not as you appear.
Ooh. My man gets speared with a magic spear. And that makes 3 down. Who can stand up against the team? Good smack. And we're gonna back up and then shoot. Alright, that makes 4. And the Kurt's team wins. KO! Winner is Kurt's team. Victor from the blue corner. Leave the arena now and rest. Alright, they did it! Liberals' bracers are not to be trifled with. I feel like every time I voice Kurt, or not Kurt, Zen, it's a different deep voice. They're all demonstrating great skill.
Indeed, they may be few in numbers, but one of them could likely take us on 1,000 foes.
If we have a chance to face them in a match, we'll have a tough time of it.
Great match, you guys.
Yo, nice fight.
It was an honor to be told so by Zen the Immovable.
It feels different from the prelim matches, much harder to stay focused. Here's our lineup for the second match. Southside Blue Team from Cavalry Republic, captained by the martial arts master Zin. Northside Red Team, Raven, captained by Dean. Dean's not... Oh.
That's us! And look who we're facing. Facing such louts ought to prove most interesting indeed.
Alright, to the arena.
We'll be cheering you on.
Go knock him dead, or down at the very least.
That worked up a good sweat. I could sure go for an ice cream right about now. Good luck, newbies.
Looks like you're up next. Go get him.
Just stay cool and you'll be fine.
I'm actually quite anxious to see you guys in action. Should be pretty grand. Alright. Victors from the blue team.
Never thought we'd get a chance to revenge so soon. I guess the guy smiles on everyone at least once. You may have been found of our weakness. You may have found our weaknesses before, but we've been through some insane training since then. Time to let you see the results. Well, you've got spirit at least. I hope you're not expecting us to take it easy on you. Is it just me, or is Estelle a little livelier than usual? I'd almost call her attitude manly.
If she hears you say that, I'm not helping you. Alright, it's just about time. This begins the second no-holds-barred match of the competition. Both teams go to your starting places. Ready? Begin!
Yo, you're all on the line.
Shakedown. Taking my money? Let me see that face of yours. Let's take care of him. Alright, let's lead. Can I get it? I don't trust my ability to get all of them consistently with that. Let's lead with arrow. Alright. How many will Comet hit? Alright. Then let's just lead with a normal attack. These guys are weak to all magics. Alright, that's good to know. Then we'll follow up with the second aerial. And... Alright. This should deal some good damage, I think. Alright. Could be better. Alright. We got 3 dudes with immunity, which doesn't wear off until you get hit, so. No more slacking, you hear me? Don't let me get you slacking again. Alright, how quickly can I get off? Alright. Diamond Dust will take some time, but an Arrow Storm on the other hand. There's no running from that. Alright, let's push them all back a little bit. Alright, let's do a stand and increase our stats a little bit. Many dudes down. You gonna revive him? You're going down! You ain't beat me that easy.
Let's see if you freeze, fell. Diamond Dust.
Alright, and I think... yeah, this will push them all back. But they're down.
Alright, we're good to go.
Good job. KO! Winner from the blue corner. It's Zin's team.
Damn, I lost again. He's too damn tough. No, don't get so discouraged. To be honest, I'm impressed. You gave us a good run for our Mira.
I agree. You're a lot stronger than when we fought in the Varin Lighthouse.
Really?
I don't really remember it too well. I wouldn't know, but it seemed like we all gave it all we had. I think we can all return to our reading rooms with our heads held high.
I never thought those delinquents would ever fight that hard for anything. I guess it goes to show that change is the only constant in life. I watched for that fight closely. It wasn't too bad. Not bad at all. I thank you. I like to think that the change of heart was born of a desire to follow my shining moral example. Wow, you really think so? Did you quit with all your bullshit? You don't even know their situation. You don't even really know who we're even talking about. The moment one falls in love is as quick as infinity itself.
You're not normal, are you? Here's our lab for the third match. Southside Blue Team from the Royal Army 3rd Regiment, captained by 1st Lieutenant Real. Okay, that's our cue. Let's show them how it's done, people. Aye, aye, sir. Northside Red Team, the Kapua family, aka the Sky Bandits, captained by Don Kapua.
Huh? The Kapuas? That name rings a few bells. I
completely forgot these guys were in the tournament. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a unique match for you up next. Somewhat notorious, always in the news, these are the Kapua family, the sky bandits who terrorize the Bosai region. Today, they present themselves to you as a physical display of their contrition, eager to fight in fair and honest manner. In doing so, they hope to atone for all the problems they have caused the kingdom's citizens. This wish is to make amends is foremost in their hearts as they will take the field. And thanks to their sponsorship of Duke Doolan, they are here to show you that remorse. We hope that you enjoy the shocking matchup and first ever public apology in tournament history. You know, I somehow get the feeling that this new team play rule is enacted so that those criminals could participate. Haha, the Duke is certainly a generous man. It's no laughing matter. I kind of expected something crazy, but this is just... Can I have your situations, please? Your attention, or rather. We now begin the third match of the No Holds Barred tournament. Both teams, go to your starting places. Take your positions. Begin! Honestly, the soldiers are really getting, like, jobbed throughout this whole thing. Like, these normal soldiers that aren't in, like, fancy clothes or anything like that, just like the normal ones. They're having a real rough time at it. They're getting, like, they're basically getting four-stocked is what's happening. A bomb from an unknown pocket. Bandit buddy down. At least they got one stock. And then they lost 3. Bomb toss. Oh, the Sky Bandits have murdered the other team with explosives! KO, winner is Dawn's team. They won. Well, they are pretty strong. But if worse comes to worse and they actually win the championship, then what? Haha, would they actually invite pirates into the castle for a dinner party? Oh, to be a fly on the wall for that little soiree. We need to make sure that it doesn't come to that. Regardless, that means that we have a tough opponent to deal with. Damn it! I can't believe that those thugs are the better of us. Well, don't get so depressed. They are used to fighting as a group, that's all. It's not their strength so much as our weakness, which means we need to do some more training when we get back to our unit. Here's a lineup for the 4th match. Southside Blue Team. From the Blue Order Garrison, 7th Regiment, captained by 1st Lieutenant Byrne. Looks like you're up. This is the last fight of the day, so you better make it count. Understood. We'll give them 12 kinds of hell, army style. Let's do this, people. Yes, sir. Yeah, it's interesting, because, like, a lot of these soldier dudes, yeah, it's the intelligence division. A lot of the soldier dudes aren't really, like, martial artists, as you can tell. Like, they're basically, I now poke you with my stick. Which is kind of interesting to consider, since from other games we know that, like Erebonia, for example, does actually have a pretty decent, like, I feel like the Erebonian soldiers on, like, a one-on-one case would absolutely destroy the liberal soldiers here in, like, a martial arts. If we're talking, like, Gruntman, Liberal does have some stuff that, like, has kept them from being invaded by Erebonia, or rather, being captured by Erebonia. But, yeah, these soldiers, like the normal foot soldiers, don't exactly leave much to be desired. Hey, it's them! Oh, it's Lieutenant Lawrence. Wasn't he the one who... We now begin the 4th match of the No Holds Barred tournament. Both teams go to your starting places. Take your positions. Begin. Yo, these dudes are about to get murdered. They're all monks. 3 monks and a, what, samurai? The funny thing is, I feel like the dude in the back could probably just like, yo, hello, I am now one-shot man, and just take out the whole group. The guard goes forward, waiting to have an even fight, but then Lawrence over here is like, nah, man, I'm taking out all of your buddies. I ignore you, and I eliminate your friends. Now my minions shall go and strike you down. Bye-bye! KO! Winner is Lawrence team. Complete obliteration.
Holy, that was a massacre!
Wait a second. I can do better than that. Impressive. Given that they were men short in the preliminaries, I figured they'd have another join in. I guess they had an ace in the hole. Estelle, Joshua and I are also aces in that same hole. Then, since we too missed the preliminaries, perhaps that bodes well for us. The trick is to come late. That fighting style. Huh? Joshua, what's wrong? It can't be, but... Joshua! Joshua! Oh, I'm okay. No need to worry. I was just kind of taken aback by how good that guy's swordsmanship is. Really? I'm impressed. You've gotten a good eye for Joshua. And that concludes our first day of full contact matches. Today's winner were Kurt's team, Godon's team, Zin's team, and Lawrence's team. Who among them will be crowned the king of fighters? Yo, does that mean Geese Howard is about to show up? I know he was in Pokemon, but does that mean he's going to be here? Also, Terry Bogard, hello. Stay with us to find out. I think that was King of Fighters. 20,000 cash. Yo. Alright then, 2 days down, 2 days to go. I don't know what will happen tomorrow, but we're moving on to the next round. Of course! Seriously though, we've got some really tough opponents left to face. Our fellow guild members, plus the Sky Bandits? True, we can't afford to let our guard down. Oh come now, what truly is there for us to be concerned over? We have built this dream together, and so stand strong for it. We've built this dream together to stand strong forever. Nothing is going to stop us now. My fist is going to stop you if you don't stop spouting. My fist is going to stop you if you don't start up spouting nonsense and take this seriously. Well, positive thinking isn't a bad thing. We've got to keep each other's spirits up from today. So that we'll be ready for tomorrow. So, in the interest of that, I'm going to the bar. What about you guys? For my part, I would most graciously join you. We should go report in at the guild. They might have some new info on our assignment. Yeah, maybe. Sorry, Zin, we're gonna have to take a rain check. Alright, goodbye for now then. We'll meet up again tomorrow morning in the hotel lobby. Au revoir, my dear pussycats. Okay, so off to the guild? Right, and it wouldn't hurt to try and get some information around town too. Like what exactly? Hey, check it out. Check you two out. You got time to just stand around? Oi! Look at these, bro. Oh, hi there. You guys must be tired from today. Hey, don't start acting all cocky on us. This last time we didn't have a whole lot of time to train properly. Next time though, we'll win. Huh? You want to do this again? It's fine. If you have another chance, we'll be happy to have a rematch. Hey, Stella, don't you think you're being a little hasty? Oh, what's the big deal? If we keep up with our training, if we keep up with our training, we'll be fine. Hey, aren't you a little optimistic, little twerp? Here, take this. Oh, what's this? Looks like an extremely old key. It opened up the barred-up passage in the west block. It leads to the huge underground sewer system. We got that key by pure chance, so we go down there every day to explore. There's a ton of really tough monsters in there, so you better make sure you're absolutely ready. Well, hey, don't get us wrong. Losing to you just pissed us off is all. Listen, you better win that tournament. We won't accept any less. We've said what we came to say, so we'll see you later.
Okay, so what was that about?
I think they were trying to show us that they were rooting for us. Maybe they'll tell us to use the sewer to train ourselves for the big match.
I guess that makes sense.
Maybe they really have turned over a new leaf. Maybe they just like them, like your manly nature. After all, you are the most violent person I've ever met.
Manly, violent. What are you trying to say, Joshua?
Well, whatever. I say we should accept whatever goodwill is offered. It's late though. I think we should wait before we go underground. We can give it a try before tomorrow's match.
Okay, let's stop it in at the guild then and report in to Elnan.
Yeah, I knew the sewers were gonna come in at one point. I just wasn't sure what time. So it's good to know that it's going to be before the next match. Because like the sewers is like a whole dungeon, which I mean, to be fair, that's kind of like a JRPG staple.
Estelle, Joshua, congratulations on your victory.
Thank you, thank you.
Wait, how'd you know already?
Grant already reported in.
So how was it?
Honestly, it felt more like surviving than actually winning. Speak for yourself, Joshua. Joshua explained that there were Sky Bandits in special op teams.
I see.
I'd heard that the Sky Bandits were given special permission to participate, but I must admit, I'm surprised to hear about the special ops, particularly that their leader is so powerful.
The team was pretty tough, but the commander was like on a different level altogether. He moved like a cat and was swinging that huge sword around like it was a toy. I could barely believe he was a human the way he was fighting.
Yeah, what she said. Elnan, what do you know about Second Lieutenant Lawrence's personal history?
Nothing, I'm afraid. The intelligence division is new, and Colonel Richard suppressed all information regarding them since their official inception.
This includes information on the lieutenant.
Drat. Joshua? You seem pretty caught up with this guy in the red. Is there something we should be watching out for?
No, we just need to know who we're facing, that's all.
Anything that gave us an edge in the tournament. Ah, good point. Knowing your enemy is the best way to beat him after all.
Actually, that doesn't concern the lieutenant exactly. Today at noon, a military patrol vessel arrived at the landing port. Its passenger was the colonel's right-hand man, a woman, Captain Amathea. That is news.
Captain Amathea, is that the sneaky fox-faced woman? That witch who used Cheetah to threaten the professor?
She's traveling through all the major cities. Her arrival was unexpected and caused all civilian airship lines to run late.
Yeah, that doesn't bode well.
A tour of the major cities. Sounds like a cover for her to hunt down the professor.
We've got all branches investigating her trip very carefully. We'll let you know as soon as anything turns up.
You two just focus on the tournament for now.
You bet.
Thanks so much for all your help. Alright. Alright. We are in the North District. Alright. To the hotel.
So you're finally back. You sure know how to keep a fellow waiting. Hey, I know that voice.
It was not who I thought it was. Good to see you, Neil.
How have you been? Don't tell me you've come back just to see little us.
Okay, I won't tell you. I'm doing interviews with attorney contestants for my article.
I figured you folks would be the best bet for getting the inside story.
I was hoping I'd get a chance to ambush you in an interview into an interview at the hotel.
You're way too good at your job, you know that?
Well, it's not that we were not glad to see you, but this is you you're talking about. What's your angle?
Hunting for the next big story, I'll bet. Ha! You wound me to the quick, kid. I've been like a big brother to you. You scratch my back, I scratch yours, and now you think of me as nothing but a news hound? We know you're nothing but a news hound.
Not to mention the age difference is a little much for us to think of you as a brother.
Oh, shut it. If that's what you're going on about, then I'm leaving, and you're coming with me. I wouldn't mind a little night air before bed.
Good, we're halfway there, Lynn.
There's this quaint little eatery right next door to where I work. It's the perfect place to sit and talk.
The curry place. By curry, I mean a cafe that sells curry. Yo, is this just LeBlanc?
Hey, this is a nice little place. Feels less like a bar and more like a coffee shop.
That might explain the smell of coffee. I hear the owner started up this place as a hobby. The brew here's amazing. Plus, he took some advice from someone later on and added curry rice to the menu. Curry with authentic spices. I just like the atmosphere out here, though, personally. Have a seat. Let's get this interview started. Not so fast. We're in the big match, so we're pretty damn hungry, and I'm not about to smell food without eating food. Dinner sounds lovely right about now, actually. Ah, damn kids. Fine, I'll buy you dinner. And while you're stuffing your faces, you can give me the exclusive on any news you found. And there's the pitch. By the way, isn't Dorothy with you today? Nah, I gave her something to work on. Now come on, inside with both of you.
Ooh, the food in here sure is spicy. Tasty, though. Nothing beats ribs covered in sauce with some potatoes that are cooked just right.
I like a good cup of coffee after a meal myself. I've always heard it's difficult to make it well. Bah, way to eat up a man's paycheck, you guys. I don't know how I'm supposed to afford all this on the reporter's salary.
Now. It was a great meal, and great meals don't come cheap. Okay, now you were saying something about an interview?
I could write a story about extortion. Moving on, there ain't much to confirm that the Queen's really taken ill after the guardsmen went out terrorists. What I need is some clear info that hasn't been combed over and cleaned up by the army. Hmm. I heard a little from Dorothy about the kidnapping Zeus. Look, let me get right to the point. I know you've got Colonel Richard by the proverbial tail. I just need to know how hard you're holding on.
Way to be blunt there.
Sounds like you've already figured out an awful lot. I knew he was crooked. Before that interview in our magazine pumped up his popularity, he really wasn't well known or worth paying attention to. Seems like the guy has been planning his move every step of the way.
Right now, we can't really say for sure, but that he's planning some kind of treason against the throne. But it does look like he's manipulating the Duke somehow.
Duke Dinnan. He's taking advantage of the Queen's poor health and acting like he owns Grancel Castle. Alright. What I don't get is why none of the military bigwigs are making their move.
Well, about that, what do you say, Joshua? Should we tell him?
Well, we could definitely use some fresh intel ourselves. As long as he scratches our backs, let's scratch his.
Hey now, you two know something, don't you?
We would have told you sooner, but anything we say from here on out has to be completely off the record.
I hope you're ready for this.
Oh, shit. I'm really not going to like this, am I? But fine, say what you're going to say.
You said you were ready for this.
That's just no way. Are you really serious?
I'm afraid so.
Special ops soldiers were behind the Sky Bandit incident, as well as the arson. Not to mention the kidnapping of the kingdom's greatest scientific mind.
General Morgan is at the top of the chain of command, and even he's basically under arrest. All of the terrorist-style activities are being made out to look like some guardsmen are doing it.
Okay, enough. You've made your point. Damn it, I can't even report a word of this. The Army censors already have their stamp all over the latest issue. They did their work at the final printing stage.
Really?
And I'm left with nothing to cover except for this damn tournament.
Hey, wait a minute.
You two have something up your sleeves, don't you? That's why you're in this tournament.
You could say that. We can't give you all the details on their current request.
We do, however, think that we need to make a move just to break the deadlock. You don't say. Alright then. Since I can't do anything as a reporter, I may as well pitch in. I'll see what I can dig up. I've got a few sources with fingers in places the guild would never go.
That'd be a big help.
Doing anything to oppose the military is going to be a risky proposition, you know. Are you sure you're okay with this? Let me deal with that. Now's a good chance as ever to prove that the pen really is mightier than the sword.
Neil.
Understood. Thank you. Just leave it to me. So, what do you want more info on?
Information about the army's movements would be good,
as would knowing whether or not all the royal guardsmen have been arrested. Also, where General Morgan is being held. Got it. All stuff that I've been thinking about, too. I'll check them out. Anything else? Maybe some background info on someone from the intelligence division?
Huh?
You mean that, like a background check? On Colonel Richard, Captain Almathea, and 2nd Lieutenant Lawrence. If we have to face any of them, the more we know, the better our odds. If you know the enemy, you know yourself. You need not fear the results of 100 battles.
You can bet that Colonel is working on the same principle. He'll probably be watching the fights tomorrow and the next day.
Do you think you can manage it, Neil? I do know a few army folks. I can't get you anything classified, but I might be able to scrap up that profile info. Alright then, I'll see what I can do. Thank you, you're a lifesaver. We appreciate it. Hey, don't sweat it. You can pay me back by winning that championship and filling me in on what you hear at the dinner party.
I figured as much.
We'll do everything we can. Afterwards, Estelle and Joshua returned to their hotel room, where they retired early for that night. The next morning,
Well, we all seem accounted for. Shall we be off?
our match is in the afternoon, just like yesterday, so we're free to do as we please in the meantime. We can stop by and get our equipment set up, maybe we'll even work a little monster killing on the way.
Oh, if that's what you're after, I know exactly where to go.
Estelle told them about the key to the sewers that the Ravens had given her and Joshua. You don't say, that might be interesting. I hear there's some tough monsters down there, so maybe they'll prove to be with their opponents.
A Byzantine labyrinth snaking out beneath this jeweled city. My adventurous bosom strains its corset strings.
I have no problem with that, provided we have time. I think the entrance is just on the edge of Western Block's residential district. Alright, so that is going to be it for today. We're going to be continuing this in the, during the day and evening streams for tomorrow. So, I think we should be good in terms of being able to finish the game by Friday. So like I said, I want to be able to finish by Friday in order to be done by the time Endwalker drops. So, we are unfortunately going to part here for now. Thank you for coming by, everybody, and I hope you have a wonderful evening. So yeah, next time we will explore the sewers while warming up, and we'll take on the rest of the tournament arc tomorrow. So yeah, I think ideally, considering Thursday I won't have a day stream most likely for a good chunk of time, that Thursday evening we might finish it just in time. We'll see how this goes. Either way, thanks for coming by, and I hope to see you all next time. Bye-bye!